So we will move forward this morning via Zoom and simultaneously cast the meeting for the public on YouTube.
Great. Then we will proceed now with our Pledge of Allegiance. And I'd like to reintroduce Ryan Vienna. He's back with us. And Ryan, if you could lead us in the pledge this morning.
Sure.
Everybody else mute your mic except Ryan.
Good morning. Thank you. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you, Ryan. And Ryan is joining in. He's a representative for San Dimas. And Emmett, Emmett's still there, but he had other responsibilities. And so he turned it back over to Ryan. So welcome back. Okay, can we proceed then to roll call?
Yes, good morning, everyone. The Alhambra.
Yes, here.
Arcadia.
Yeah.
Azusa. Holden Park. Bradbury.
Here.
Claremont.
Present.
Covina. Duarte.
Present.
Almani.
Present.
Glendora.
Present.
Industry.
Present.
Irwindale. La Puente.
Present.
Laverne.
Present.
LA County. Monrovia.
Here.
Monterey Park.
Here.
Pasadena.
Here.
Pomona. Rosemead.
Here.
San Dimas.
Here.
San Gabriel.
Here.
Sierra Madre.
Yeah, John Capoche is here.
South Pasadena.
Here.
Temple City. Walnut. West Covina.
Here.
Great, thank you. With that, we do have a quorum.
Great, thank you very much. With that, on our order of business, do we have anything that we need to prioritize or change in the order of our business? I'm not aware. Thank you very much. And then we will move on then to public comment. Did we receive any requests for public comment?
No public comment.
And I'm going to depend on you, Cecilia. Since I'm doing this via my phone, it's hard for me to see if there are any raised hands. So I'm assuming there are no raised hands.
No, there is none.
Okay, then we will close that portion of our meeting and move on to our consent calendar, which are items 3.1 to 3.8, which can be taken all in one motion unless does someone have a need to.
Approval.
Thank you.
Second.
Do we
Second, Jerry.
Yes, great. We've got a motion by Margaret Finley Doherty and a second from Jerry Velasco Almonte. Can we please have roll call vote?
Yes, Alhambra.
Yes.
Arcadia.
Yes.
Bradbury.
Yes.
Claremont.
Yes.
Duarte.
Yes.
Almani.
Yes.
Glendora.
Yes.
Industry.
Yes.
La Puente.
Yes.
Laverne.
Yes.
Monrovia.
Yes.
Monterey Park.
Yes.
Pasadena.
Yes.
Rosemead.
Yes.
San Dimas.
Yes.
San Gabriel.
Yes.
Sierra Madre.
Yes.
South Pasadena.
Yes.
Walnut.
Yes.
And West Covina.
Yes.
Great, thank you. With that, the motion passes.
Great, thank you very much. Moving on in our agenda, we do not have any presentations this morning. So then item 5, Board of Trustees, potential return to in-person meetings update. Just we will continue on unless notified to do otherwise. So far as I understand, the legislation as it is currently been amended is not going to be real helpful to us. But at this point in time, unless there's someone that would like to discuss this further, we are going to just continue meeting virtually until otherwise required to come back in person. Are there any raised hands that we have this morning or public comment on this, Cecilia?
No public comment or raised hand.
Okay, great. Then I will move on to item 6. And this is our closed session conference with legal counsel, California Government Code Section 54956.95A. Consider workers' compensation claim, claim number VE 2200008 So I will turn it over to Cecilia to put us. Is there going to be a button or a link that we need to
Yes,
switch over to?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and open the breakout room for the closed session.
Is there, I just want to make sure I'm doing this
You-
correctly. Have you put up a link or a,
Yes, do you not see the little pop-up?
oh, there it is. There it is now.
Okay.
Okay.
And Levy or Cecilia, I don't see my name on the list. I'm gonna have to go into the room.
This is
Yeah.
Sandra. I don't have a link either, or the button.
Yeah, neither do I.
Oh, it
I
just
don't
showed
either.
up.
Here we go.
I got it.
Me either.
I'm working on it right now because Zoom just updated the interface and it kicked everyone off. So I'm adding everyone back on that list. Wait 1 second, you'll see a pop up shortly.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Zoom. Cecilia, I think I accidentally added you, but yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I accidentally just put Gilbert in there. Can you?
Let me see if I could unassign Gilbert.
Set that now.
Okay. Yeah, interface changed.
I know, I opened it up and I didn't see it pop up.
And I don't know how to unassign someone from it after that. Well, this would have been nice to know beforehand.
Hey, Levy or Cecilia, we're all done now. So if you want to close out the session, help everybody head back.
Yeah, and just let me know when everyone's back.
Yes, will do. Yep, it's been closed out. So if they haven't clicked on the little pop-up to join the closed session, it'll close out itself in about 30 seconds.
Well, that's good to know. So regardless, then at the end, then you're automatically transferred over. If
Yes.
okay.
Yeah,
It looks like we're probably all back.
I had one. Okay, yes, we're all back.
Okay, great. Thanks. And before I ask Kelly to report out on this, I did fail to ask for, was there any public comment on this item before entering closed session?
No public comment, no.
Great, thank you. Kelly, if you could please report out on our closed session.
Kelly, you're on mute.
Thank you, Madam President. The Board of Trustees met in closed session to discuss the item presented on the agenda. There is no reportable action.
Great, thank you very much. And then moving on then to item 7, it's update on call for nomination of candidates for independent special district voting member of the Los Angeles County Local Agency Formation Commission, LAFCO. And those are exhibits 7A, B, and C in your packet. Did we have any public comment on this item?
No public comment.
Okay, then if you will reference our own Kathy Marcucci and has thrown her hat in the ring for nomination. And so, Jason, could you further comment on this? There's no action to be taken this morning on this, but if you could comment further on the process.
Sure. So nominations for the committee's consideration for a position are welcome. Nominations must be received by September 21st, 2022. Following the item discussion last month, our trustee, Kathy Marcucci, has expressed interest in the position and provided the documentation required to be submitted for nomination consideration on behalf of the district. So we will proceed with that nomination.
Great, thank you very much. And how long the actual process then in terms of when the election occurs? Let me see here.
I can answer that.
Uh-huh.
Yes, so we'll go ahead and send this into the firm that's actually conducting the election on behalf of LAFCO. They'll receive the nominations and then we'll be receiving an actual ballot with all of the nominees. And then from there, yeah, we'll go ahead and proceed with formal board action so they can submit their vote.
Okay, and that would be at our October meeting?
I don't have an exact date. They didn't provide that, but yeah, as soon as I get that information from the firm, I will definitely pass it along.
Great. Did anyone, the trustees have a question? Any questions, any raised hands?
I don't see any, no.
Okay, great. Okay, we are moving on then to district administration reports, and those are items 8.1 and 8.2. Did we have any public comment on those?
No public comment.
And so we will proceed, and I'll turn it over to Jason for that.
Thank you, Madam President. So I'll start with our COVID update. The district continues with its standard COVID prevention procedures. We do require that all employees continue to wear masks in public spaces while interacting with others. All employees are allowed to remove their masks while working alone at their workstations. In the last month, the district has experienced very minimal absence due to illness, and there has been no direct transmission within the office. There's also been no interruption to service due to COVID infection or employee absences. Next, I'll provide a surveillance update. So in your packet, in the surveillance report, you can see a detailed report. But in summary, our trap counts continue to be on the low side of our 5-year average, and that's throughout the district. We expect that the heat wave will take a toll on the mosquito population. Prolonged excessive heat like we've been experiencing tends to stress the population, and so that's a good thing. We continue to detect West Nile virus and mosquitoes throughout the district. LA County Public Health has reported 10 human infections within the county, including cases here in San Gabriel Valley from Arcadia and Temple City. Pasadena Health Department has also reported 1 human infection in the city of Pasadena. So reports of human infection are followed up with enhanced surveillance, outreach, and control measures. We use that data as just another data point to determine risk in regional areas. Our invasive Aedes trap counts are also on the low side as compared to our 5-year average, and that tracks with a 13% decrease in nuisance-related service requests. However, the district has received an increase this year in travel-related dengue infections as reported by the county. We've received 5 case reports so far this year. And as I mentioned last month, we track these cases very carefully to try and prevent the virus from spreading to our local Aedes population. Finally, in my district report, I want to let everyone know about 2 mosquito conferences coming up. We have the Mosquito and Vector Control Association of California, that's MVCAC annual conference in Anaheim, January 29th through February 1st. And we also have the American Mosquito Control Association annual meeting in Reno from February 27th to March 3rd. So if anyone is interested in attending those conferences, we do have 2 trustee spots available for each conference this year. And so next month's meeting will open up trustee submissions for MVCAC, and the following month we'll open up trustee submissions for AMCA. And so if anyone is interested, you'll be asked to submit a request expressing interest, including how participation will benefit the district.
Jason, is it possible that you could send out information on those 2 conferences and as how trustees could participate in those conferences?
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll get that sent out before the next meeting. And then the next meeting will be the formal call for submissions for MVCAC.
Okay, great. Does anyone have any questions for Jason? Do we have any raised hands?
I do not see any, no.
Okay, great. Well, it's sure nice to know that this intense heat is benefiting us in some way with mosquitoes. At least we know that. So, okay, we will move on then to item 9 and committee reports. We do not have any reports that I'm aware of. Jason, are there any reports that need to be made on behalf of the committees?
No committee reports and no planned committee meetings next month.
Great, thank you very much. Do we have any reports from the trustees? Anything that anyone needs to report this morning?
I see no raised hands.
Okay, and did we have any requests for public comment on either the committee reports that we didn't have or the trustee reports we didn't have?
No, no public comment, no.
Okay. New business. Does anyone have any new business this morning? Okay, great. Well then, we are at the end of our agenda. I want to thank everybody for tuning in this morning. Stay cool and happy fall. We will enter into fall before our next meeting. The next meeting is, Jason, when is that? October, obviously the second Friday.
October 15th, I believe.
October 15th. 14th, yes. October 14th. So, as we adjourn, let us think on Sunday is 9/11, and that's Patriot Day. And so please remember and keep our nation and all that defended and all of our first responders in our hearts and prayers. And with that, then, was there somebody that needed to say something? I heard a little. Okay. Not having any further business. And we are adjourned at